What's up, guys? I'm Ken. This is the Shop Mini RC, and I wanted to just kind of talk about our channel and do like a channel update for all the subscribers and anybody who's curious. So we started this channel back in March of this year, March 21st. So it hasn't even been 4 months. We're at 3 months and a couple, 2 weeks, and we already hit messages. This is Nick. He's doing some 3D printed tires for our 3D printed SCX24 build. It's gonna be pretty cool. Hopefully, we just got to get a couple more parts. Anyway, we started back in March, and yeah, so we're just 3 months and some change into our channel. From nothing, within 3 months, we got 1,000 subscribers. And I just want to give a huge thanks to all the subscribers, everybody who's following on YouTube and Instagram and on Facebook for our Facebook page. And then in the groups, everybody in the groups. This community is awesome. The RC community is fantastic. If you watched my video, here, I'll post it over here, on kind of my history with RC. I'm fairly new actually to the space, and I come from some other large hobbies with really, really big communities. One of them's gaming. I was a game designer for a while. I did a collectible card game called The Spoils. It's similar to Magic the Gathering or Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh, but it's more kind of adult oriented. It's more of a rated R version. But we did that for like 5 years. I took over the project, and yeah, so that was a huge community there, just in the gaming space, right? Like Magic the Gathering has hundreds of millions of players. Maybe not hundreds, like 20, 30 million players, I think, worldwide is the last, maybe even more now with the digital platform. Anyway, another one of my huge hobbies is Lego. So I've got a ton of Lego groups that I'm in, and that community is also awesome. But one thing about the RC community is it's kind of got both extremes. Like you've got some really awesome, helpful people that really just want to grow the hobby and get new people involved, and that's kind of what inspired me. A lot of the other YouTubers are like that, and a lot of the people in the groups, some of the groups that we're in, at least the groups I try to be in, are the most helpful, and so that's awesome to see. And then every once in a while, I think this is with any space, you have toxicity and people that are kind of the old, I've been around forever and I know more than everybody, and if you don't know, you're an idiot. That kind of crowd, I think you find that in all the spaces, but there's a good amount of that in the RC groups. But we try to weed them out. I'm an admin in a lot of the groups, so we try to get rid of those guys. And again, it's about growing the hobby, right? Like you don't want to be racing alone. You don't want to be rock crawling alone or running your buggies and Mini Z by yourself. Like the whole point of this is to hang out with friends and meet new people and learn things and experiment and build stuff. And it sucks to do that by yourself, so you got to make sure you're always inviting new people to the community and growing and teaching people and helping as much as you can. Again, some of this stuff is pretty complex and pretty complicated and deep and intimidating, and you just got to remember that not everybody has the aptitude, but they still want to be able to enjoy the hobby. So a little hand-holding, a little bit of teaching, showing them where resources are to learn and educate themselves it's a huge deal, right? So I'm kind of going on a rant here, but I just want to talk about that. In a lot of the groups that I was in for the gaming space, it was a big deal to make sure that we brought new people in, because we knew that if we didn't bring new people in and educate people and help people and make sure that newer people had fun, then the hobby just dies, and you literally have thousands, tens of thousands, some people hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of collectible cards or just even board games, and you can't do anything with it because you can't play by yourself. So it's a big deal to make sure you're always growing and being inviting to new people. So anyway, I just wanted to kind of, really it's more about the channel, the update, even though I'm talking about the community right now in the space. But yeah, we've done fantastic. We've got, let's look at the numbers here. Since we started, we already have over 105,000 views and 4,800 watch hours, which also, from what I've heard, getting your 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours usually takes about a year to 2 years, average year and a half, to be able to, it's called to monetize. So if you're trying to monetize a channel, then that's one of the things you got to hit. And it usually takes about a year and a half. So the fact that we've been able to grow and hit that mark has been, I'm speechless. Like, it's been pretty awesome. And again, it's just, I put out content and you guys are the ones consuming it and watching it and sharing it and subscribing and wanting to see it. So, it makes me want to keep doing it, which is totally awesome. And yeah, I did not expect it to grow this fast. And it's been a ride, and I hope to continue to ride this and bring great content for everybody. Let's see what else we got here. So one of our top videos, well, some of them are shorts, and shorts are kind of easy to get a lot of views on, the YouTube shorts, but non-YouTube short, our most viewed video is our SEX24 free mods video for the new Bronco. When the Bronco came out, we did a video and a series, and we're still going to do some more. There's some more stuff. I have a video in the works showing us chopping the top off and putting the deadbolt cage in and doing some other things. But it's a series of free mods and cheap upgrades. I'll post the link over here. But it really tries to show new people that you can buy cheaper RC, $150, and upgrade it and do a bunch of cool stuff to it just with really cheap things you can buy off Amazon, $5 weights or, whatever, and upgrade it and make it really capable and have a lot of fun with it without having to spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars. I know some new people, when they come into the SEX24 groups or even the Mini Z groups, they see people dropping these $500, $600, $700 builds daily. And you don't have to do that. You don't have to spend that kind of money to have fun in the hobby, especially in the crawler hobby. Like, there's so much maker stuff. Like, you can build things. You can use styrene, and somebody's used balsa wood, and just all kinds of crazy stuff. And if it's fun and you're enjoying yourself and you're getting results, then it's worth it, and it's not stupid. And tons of 3D printing stuff is happening in those spaces, so that's really awesome to see. And again, a lot of the community is very helpful. If you see somebody that's got some really cool 3D printed stuff, ask them, hey, where'd you get it? If they printed it themselves, hey, can I throw you a couple bucks? You send me out a bumper or some skid plates or links or whatever. And I've seen tons of giveaways and tons of those people that are makers, designers that are doing the homemade stuff, giving out tons of free stuff. So it's pretty awesome to see. And again, it's just to get people involved and fall in love with the hobby and be able to feel like they can contribute and enjoy it with everybody else. So anyway, that's our most viewed video. Our second most viewed video is a Mini Z video, and it's the Reflex Racing interview with Christian. And that video was at the PN North American Championships, and it was just kind of on the fly. Hey, Christian, tell us about your new RX-28. So we sat down for about a half an hour, and he told us. And so that video's got our second most views. And another video of interest is a recent video, which was on the FCX24. And now this video was a 75-minute video, the longest video I've done, and it is the sixth most viewed video. And it's the least amount of time of those six because it's the most recent, so it's only been up for a couple weeks. And I just couldn't believe that so many people watched a 75-minute video. When I finished it, I was just like, man, this video is too long. Nobody's going to want to watch it. But I find if you provide good information, good content, and it's something that like instructional and people are learning, or people are able to follow along fairly easily, and you put chapters in there. I think chapters are important so people can skip around. Then I think the longer videos are good. I think they're fine. Why don't you guys tell me in the comments below? Do you like those deep dive videos? I've had a lot of people say they do, but statistics tell me that like 15-minute videos are the sweet spot. So is that what you guys want to see, is 15-minute videos? Also, do you like seeing this kind of stuff where it's just more candid, behind the scenes, vloggy, bloggy stuff? We're about to post a video of another mail day of sorts. Not your traditional mail day, though. We've probably already posted. So it's my wife and I. She got a new car. So we shared that. Again, just kind of showing a little insight into our lives. Show you who's behind the blue work mat. And yeah, figured we'd show that stuff. And so I'm curious, do you guys like to see some of that stuff? And of course, that's not what the channel's about. It's not Ken's life. It's the Shop Mini RC. So our focus is always going to be RC and Mini RC, but with the occasional, hey, this is related, or this is something we think our audience would love to see, like a car show. We posted a car show for 4th of July. Is that stuff you guys like to see? Again, not majority of the content. Every once in a while, we can do more of that stuff. Do you like to see mostly the build videos? Do you like to see mostly reviews of new products? Like when we got the new FCX in, we broke it down and showed that. Clearly, a lot of people like that video. Those are a lot of work, especially when they get 75-minute long. Now, those are a lot of work, especially when they get 75 minutes long. But if people want to see it, then I'd be, it makes me feel good that people are wanting that, and it helps people. I've had a lot of messages from people saying, hey man, thanks for this video. It really helped me figure out how to do this thing I was trying to do. And that's really why I do it. I love to share my knowledge. And again, I don't know everything. I mean, not even close. I'm pretty new to this space, but I try to share what I do know. And I try to make sure that it's correct as much as possible. You know, there may be some things I'm misinformed on, but overall, the stuff when I'm talking about it, I try to be sure that what I'm saying is correct, because I don't want to get misinformation out there. Again, my whole point of this was to show people, get new people involved, show them it doesn't have to be intimidating, give them some helping hand with videos and instructionals and breakdowns and how-tos, and hopefully grow the hobby. All right, guys, this is running long. I wanted to stay under 10 minutes with this, but like all my videos, they go long. So, yeah, just tell me in the comments down below what kind of videos you really like to see. And again, we're focused on mini RCs, so anything 1/16th and smaller. We do have some 1/72nd scale turbo racings I got to do some videos on. We got a cool lap counter from that was, again, community made. A guy just was like, you know, I want a lap counter for these using RFID chips, stickers, literally 50-cent sticker RFID chips. And he has a lap counter now that works on these smaller than Hot Wheels sized RC cars. So that's pretty cool. So we'll do videos on that. But what kind of videos? And maybe are we SCX 24 crawler videos? Are we on road with the Mini Zs? People want to see more Mini Z stuff or on road stuff, not specifically Mini Z, but you know, there's a ton of brands like the RX28 that's from Reflex, Atomic, GLR, RTRC, all these different brands. But that's all 1/28 scale on road stuff. We don't really do drifting, but I don't know, maybe if everybody wants to see drifting, maybe I'll look at a small drifter. And then the buggies and the trucks, the off-road, indoor off-road or carpet or backyard racetrack, the Mini Bs, Mini Ts, JRX2s, all that kind of stuff. We love racing those. We do those every Thursday, or try to do it every Thursday. And we're building a track for them in our backyard, so that's exciting. Anyway, all right, guys, I've talked enough. We are selling shirts. I make like $1 on these shirts. Just so you know, they come from a place called Teespring. I'm always transparent as well. If you ever want to know anything, just ask. I've got nothing to hide. This is just to get the name out there. Like I said, I make maybe $1 per item that sells, you know, just because you have to mark them. They have you a set price, and when you put them in the store, you have to have a price. And I just said as low as it can go. So I think shirts are like $16 shipped, maybe $18 after shipping. I'm not sure, but they come from a place called Teespring. They're print on demand. Maybe we'll do some more logos, but right now it's just the Mini RC logo. And yeah, if you want to help support the channel, always click the links below if you're going to buy something. Maybe check out a shirt just so you can represent it at an event. That'd be awesome. Again, I don't make money on these, but I do on the affiliate links, but not very much. Again, it's like 2 cents on the dollar. You buy a $100 thing, I get $2. But that stuff does help offset when we want to do stuff like go out. Like, so eventually we want to do like events and things like that, at least for our local guys. I know it doesn't help you international guys or people that aren't local, but we want to do stuff, and it takes money to do that stuff. And these videos also take tons of time. I don't think people realize how much effort goes into behind the scenes on videos, even simple ones that seem like, oh, he's just pointing a camera at his table doing a build. You know, about a half hour of footage that you see takes 2 hours worth of editing, and then you have to upload it, and sometimes there's issues there, and on the bigger ones, it's kind of a problem. If you're spending 3 hours uploading and it doesn't work, and then you got to re-upload it. And then obviously all the promoting of it or putting links in the descriptions. You got to go find all those links, find all those products. Again, I'm not complaining. I'm just giving insight that there is a lot of work involved. And anybody that's running their own YouTube channel knows how much work is involved. So maybe comment down below if you're another fellow YouTuber, just how much work it is. Or how about this? If you're a YouTuber, what is your favorite thing about being a YouTuber? Because I know we have a lot of followers that have their own YouTube channels. There's a lot of live streams that I go on, and those guys, they're all doing their own thing with their channel. But tell me from a YouTuber standpoint, what's your favorite thing about doing YouTube videos? And yeah, all right, we're done. We're at like 15 minutes. Bye.